god. Of course, we're in prison cells. Electric chair.
What the hell is this place?
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we gotta get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Electric chair.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
It looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
That reminds me of a horror movie.
Oh, what the hell is this?
You remember Hostel?
Yeah.
What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here.
I was about to say, I don't remember this room from Titanic.
God. Oh, okay, this is the second puzzle room.
Yeah. Now, I just want to check. It's quarter one. We are somewhat close to an ending if we get this room done.
We would just do the room.
Yeah, let's do the room.
Torture room.
Yeah. This is Hostel, right?
Okay.
Also, speaking of electric chairs, do you ever see The Green Mile?
I don't think so, but I know of it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. But that's got a gruesome electric chair scene in it. A really creepy chair. The manacles make me think it was used to torture people.
Don't say, Seven.
Well, we can't open these manacles without a key. There's some sort of weird symbol on them. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh? I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle.
It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good.
Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right?
You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, why don't you know what this
We
thing-
don't know what
you
this
go
thing
out.
does.
We don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do.
So, I'm gonna say here, folks, that
Oh, sorry, I went out of it because I'm going to come back to it later.
whenever you turn on one of these switches, more blocks show up on the screen. We can actually do it now, though.
Oh, can we? Oh, okay, we'll do it so.
So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen to match the diagram. Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what button does what.
If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. Okay.
Oh yeah, I get it. So I just wanted to explain what my problem was when I did this first time. So you see how it says hint at the top right there?
Yeah.
This hint, quote unquote, is actually mandatory. And this is where it gets a bit awkward to see from like its porting. So do you remember this originally came out on the Nintendo DS?
Yeah.
So like the hint would be on the second screen of the DS. So we actually need to see the hint because the hint tells us what we're aiming for.
Cool.
So Caitlin's just taking a picture, folks, just so that she can kind of get what's...
I was wondering what's blocking my camera.
It's your train ticket, yeah.
And my Chucky sticker.
Chucky is in Child's Play.
Yeah, my friend my friend Kaz, that's a nickname, so that's fine. Gave it to me. Because for her 30th because she needed to cancel her 30th, but it was supposed to be horror themed, and I was going as female Chucky.
Ah.
She bought stickers to give to people, and she specifically gave me a Chucky
See
one.
over there, Chucky's over there.
Yeah. She's going to do it for her 31st next year instead. Well, this year, because it was December.
Yeah.
So.
That's oddly enough, actually, like the Child's Play franchise is one of the most consistent in quality, I'd say, of the horror franchises. Like, of all the movies, I wouldn't say myself that any of them are, like, particularly bad. I mean, there's a couple that I'm not particularly fond of, but there's none.
What the? I didn't mean to do that.
You
Sorry.
hit the cancel button.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. I'm just gonna quickly do this.
Like, I remember when I went to watch all of the Child's Play movies, like I just finished doing, like, all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. And I can tell you, even though the first Texas Chainsaw movie is one of my favorite horror movies of all time, there's some real rough movies in that franchise, let me tell you. Like, there's some real bad ones in that in that franchise.
Okay, not to sound weird, but I'm sending you all these images because I can then see. Oh no, I can see them all here now on my phone when I go to attach. So if I accidentally send you something, sorry, Owen.
Okay, I was wondering why you were sending it to me.
No, I was going. Yeah, no. Here we go. Okay, so
You've just gotta match them up now. So just to let you know, Caitlin's like focusing very heavily on the pictures she's just taken.
yeah, I'm trying to.
Just because people can't see it, you know, I thought I'd explain.
Oh yeah, no, sorry everyone. I'm just trying to figure it out because this this one adds 3 on the top, which I do need there. I need 3 there.
You mean 4 on the top?
No, 3 here. Oh, I'm thinking I need all of those 6 at the top, right? But I also need 6 on the second line. Check something. If I add. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it now. Okay, I thought it was gonna be the same positions. It's not.
No,
okay.
It's additive.
Okay, so I need 6, 7, 8. I need 8 in this corner here, which is the top left.
Top left.
So that's that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that does not work. 4, 5, 6, 7. No. So I can probably rule out this bottom right because that doesn't work out with any of the other 3.
So then if you activate the bottom left, and top right, does that work?
No.
Okay, what are you missing here then?
I put all of them on. What does it look like? No, it's too many then. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. If I add up one corner,
It should line up, yeah.
It should line up. So I'm trying to focus on the top.
I'm just gonna check myself just to make sure that you're right about that. You are right. 8.
Yeah.
8 is on the top left.
6, 7. Oh, it's 8. I was counting 9. Oh God. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if I do this one and this one, it does give me 8 up there.
That gives you 7 up there.
3. Oh, it does. Oh fuck! Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you're right. 7. And then if I turn on this one, it gives me 8.
It does.
That's right.
Still not happy about it though.
Oh, wait, no, because that gave us an extra 1.
Extra 1.
Oh wait, no, that's right.
Wait, put the hint over it just so that we can see, like. Oh, that is right.
Yeah, right.
Oh, check. Sorry. There's a check button at the bottom left. I thought it'd be automatic. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was my fault.
Yeah, I was adding 9 for some reason. God.
Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase.
What the? Never mind.
To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation?
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair.
Well, 7 is never going to fit in that thing. And Lotus is like, and by far, the woman does not go in the chair. Don't kill the woman or you're sexist. It's either you or me. It's either you or me, Junpei. And Junpei, as the man, you should volunteer yourself. Collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human...
No, it's me. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity.
This really doesn't sound safe.
Have you ever heard of electroshock therapy?
Yeah, I have. It's supposed to be horrendous.
It is horrendous. It's cruel, is what it is.
Same as like abotomy, the thing where they used to abotomize you, yeah.
Yeah, I believe both of them were present in a movie called One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Have you seen that one?
No.
Well, on the topic of that, actually, the guy who voices Chucky was in that movie, like really young. And he was at least nominated for an Oscar if he didn't win for that. We can talk about this after we figure out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. Why don't we examine it again just so that we can ask?
Oh, yeah.
Error. The disposal tank is closed. Please fill tank with water. What tank? Oh man, don't tell me we've got to do something with a water tank. Well, there's probably something around here to open the tank or whatever it's asking us to do. Looks like the only controls are in this room. Okay, so let's look around and see what we can do.
Well, that's just not like a water tank, so actually let me...
Oh, this pleasant table. There might be something on the table, though, that we need. There are a number of ominous-looking tools and instruments here. Let's see, we got an adze and hammer.
Don't know what an adze is.
Oh, is adze the thing that you, like, it's like a clockwork thing. You, like, rotate it and it, like, drills into something.
Idea.
It's a pair of forceps, and these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff?
Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all.
Yay! We got a wrench. That's probably it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else here we need.
Yeah.
So is that the door that we came in through? I think it is, right? Yeah, of course the entrance is locked.
It's been like that in every room we've been in. What did you expect? There's no point to try to go back. Let's just think about going forward, alright?
Yeah, so we know that. The cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench we just found, though. Sweet, it's open.
The hole's too small. You can't see in, even with the cover off.
Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in.
Are you sure you want to do that? Because you're the one doing that. There could be something dangerous in there.
Okay, I admit, that scares me a little. But we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something.
Is it a head?
It's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is.
Key!
It's the sun key. A key with the sun symbol on it. We should be able to open the other door with this. Yeah, but we gotta get out of this room before we can do that. And we're probably gonna need the sun key to do that. But none of the doors in this room have keyholes. I bet we gotta use it on something that's not a door. Yeah, so let's see if there's any keyholes around here. Well, this doesn't have a keyhole, you see. It says, well, the door will unlock if we complete the experiment. So in other words, we aren't getting out of that door until we finish this experiment.
Well, let's do that then. Fine.
Are there any keyholes here?
Oops, yeah.
Ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything, though. Oh,
Do you think it's broken?
I think I know. There's the restraints on the chair. They have keyholes, right?
Oh, yes.
The sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes. Great, they're open. I don't think we're going to need the sun key again in here, though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. I think it still needs the water tank, right?
Yeah, but where am I going to get water from?
We need to find the controls for the tank, I guess. So I think if you go back over here... So let's start messing around with these levers. Red, yellow. You think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that... The bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. Okay, wait, so we need to loosen the opposite? These levers got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off.
Oh, don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up.
Yeah, what about these buttons? Can we do anything with them? There are a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. I wonder if they do anything. Down you go. So if I press it again, back you come. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. Okay, wait, so if we're gonna do this, you're not gonna brute force this, are you?
But
Okay.
turn on.
We must be missing something else in this room then. Let's take a look around and see what we haven't examined. A set of rusty stairs that lead to the door we came through. What, do you want to go back, Junpei? We're solving this puzzle were that easy. Have we examined that big thing on the top left there? No, we can't. Okay. Just thought I'd bring that up. What's wrong, Junpei? What are you doing on the floor? Well, I thought maybe if I got down here I could see through the glass. It's not working though.
You don't think it's just a large sheet of glass they put onto an indentation?
I don't know. I mean, why would they do that? And the placement of the chair? You're not making sense, Junpei. What's your point? Well, I'm not sure, but don't you think there's something under the glass? Kind of looks like that thing might open up.
No.
Maybe it's just covered something. Nah, it doesn't look like that. Okay, close echoes when I knock on it though. I wonder if it's still hollow. What haven't we looked at? Check the gauges up there.
Yeah.
All the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them. Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything. What about the ones above them? I could see
They're
some
not buttons.
oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, it feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one.
Alright, let's pull the lever.
Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere.
Sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh. Junpei, look.
What's she... Oh, damn. I can see through the glass now. This makes me think of Resident Evil now.
Oh. That's a shark.
Yeah. Which, anyone who's played Resident Evil will know why this makes me think of Resident Evil. There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written on the shark's belly. It's dead. Looks like the letters are E, D, B, and F. Whatever these are for has to be in this one.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, somewhere.
D.
Yeah, get rid of C.
Oh, yeah.
What?
There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was the power had to be sent sent in a specific way.
So now, yeah, let's... I don't think examining the chair is going to cause that machine to do anything. Oh, maybe we need to examine the monitor
Monitor,
again. Okay. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject in device.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure?
Oh, I'm surprised.
That she was willing to sit in
Yeah.
it.
Can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up,
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know.
I don't know, the water's glowing green. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't want to stay in this
Bit
room
concerning.
any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
don't say last.
you're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei.
oh. Interesting.
Very interesting,
They're
yeah.
twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait! Nona?
I like how you gasped there.
Yeah.
Aoi, Light, and Nono. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way.
So
you're
now
the
we know
kid's
her last
mom.
name. Kashiwabara.
Wait, what do you mean that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened?
Fine, I'll tell you. But
I do like how they
Yeah.
they like trimmed this
from
down
there.
with just like these little
Yeah.
little bits of dialogue.
Finally.
I haven't seen anyone else do this. I think
No.
usually they just skip right
Skip
through
right
it.
through, yeah.
From 9 years ago.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for. For the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back. They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths
Oh,
shut.
is it the pharmaceutical company?
Probably.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No.
Yeah.
Probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
I mean,
What did
yeah.
they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment? I guess all
Have
these
you,
kids had to
Caitlin?
go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another.
Oh wait, is this the same?
Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to
Oh,
send
this-
the
we were
images
told
to
this before
subject
by
A
Lotus.
by thinking about them.
No, this isn't quite the same.
Okay.
I mean, similar concept,
Subject
but
A, on the other
this is a
hand,
different,
put in a
like,
large recliner
experiment.
chair, given a blindfold.
She was talking about morphogenetic fields, you see.
Oh yeah.
Their senses cut off. A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists. But maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, 0. Why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy?
What do you think,
I know I
Kate?
brought
They're
all this
twins.
up, but I have no idea.
They're twins.
Well, her kids were twins, weren't they?
This
Yes.
stuff is connected.
They always say that telepathy is more possible with twins sometimes, they say.
Yeah, but what he was asking was like, what does this experiment and stuff have to do with what's happening here?
Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down. System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish
Yeah.
to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
She's got to go in.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right.
I like Lotus. I don't think Lotus is a shady person.
Lotus, please tell me right away.
I
if
don't
you
think
feel
Seven is.
anything
That's
weird.
yeah, Seven and Lotus. I don't think are shady. Still on the fence with Ace.
Worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
And you have your big suspicions about June.
Yeah, I think she's a psycho.
Lotus,